Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Amazon favorites video. This is technically part 3 of my Amazon favorites, and the theme of this one is all of the new favorites that I bought while on quarantine, because obviously during quarantine I didn't have much to do and Amazon was the thing during quarantine. I mean, let's be honest, how many orders did you put in during quarantine to Amazon? And then I also wanted to share just a couple of like Amazon summer favorites with you guys, just some things that I always reach for that came from Amazon whenever summertime rolls around. But if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would subscribe. I create content on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, so make sure to hit that red button down below to subscribe, hit the bell so that you get notified of any time I have a new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to let me know to do more Amazon favorites videos. Leave me a comment, let me know what you'd be excited to try from this little Amazon haul slash favorites video, or let me know if you guys have any recommendations of any products or items that I should check out on Amazon, and let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, you guys, so like I said, this is gonna be a mix of just things that I bought during quarantine from Amazon that I just really love and want to share with you guys, and also just some general summer favorite Amazon products. As always, all of the items will be linked down below. You guys know Amazon sellers can sell out of things, change their prices at any point, so I will do my best to keep the links fresh, but if anything doesn't work or is sold out, please feel free to let me know in a comment and I'll go ahead and try to find the next closest item to link. And a bonus theme of this video is that every item that I'm going to show you today is under $30, so everything is going to be super affordable and will definitely not break the bank. But starting out with the first favorite, which I literally just used like 2 seconds before I turned the camera on. If you are noticing, my ring is nice and extra sparkly. It looks so pretty. I cleaned it in like 2.5 seconds using this. This is the Diamond Dazzler stick from Amazon. This is basically just like a little quick jewelry cleaning stick. This honestly does not replace like a deep clean, but if your jewelry is looking a little bit dull, it just needs a little bit of a refresh, this is definitely a really good quick solution instead of having to drag out your whole jewelry cleaning kit and having to dunk it and scrub it and everything. This just works really well and is super fast. So here is what the wand looks like. It's just like these white bristles, and then it's a clear formula that comes out so you guys can't see it like right off the bat. But basically all you do is you turn the little knob and then you just wipe down your diamond. And like I said, I had just cleaned it beforehand, so I don't know how much more I can clean it right now, but it does revive your diamond and give it a nice good sparkle. And even if like you don't have a diamond, I've used it to clean my Miranda Fry ring. Basically any rings that I have that have any kind of crystal or rhinestoning on them, I'll use this to go in and clean around all of the stones and stuff, just to get all of like the daily grime and like dust that can get stuck in there. Next up is something that I have been needing for a while, and it was one of those things while I was on quarantine and I was bored and I was browsing through Amazon. I was like, okay, I need to just finally get on this. So I bought 2, and I'll show you guys the clean one so you guys don't see like the gross gunky one. But I finally bit the bullet and got myself a face mask brush. I've been applying my face masks with my fingers for the longest time. I do always clean my hands beforehand, but especially like right now with everything going on, everyone's being extra sanitary, I was like, it's probably time that I stop doing that and just finally get face mask brushes. And this brush I believe was like maybe $5 or something like that, maybe even less than that, but I do like the quality on this brush. It's really sturdy and it doesn't feel like the bristles are gonna run the risk of falling out anytime soon. I also like the handle on it. Again, it feels like really good quality, really sturdy. And then personally for face masks, I like to use a synthetic brush just because then less product gets caught up in it and I just feel like it sheds less. I used to have like a little face mask like scraper thing that I could apply face masks with, but that was really difficult because it was just like one piece of plastic, and granted it was very flexible, but still I felt like it just couldn't get into like the nooks and crannies of my face, like especially right here underneath my nose and stuff. So using a brush has just been a really huge improvement because I feel like it really gets every single square inch of my face. Next up is a new makeup tool little organizer that I got, and I'm so happy that I got it. It's this little acrylic cube, but what's different about this one is that it has this little extra piece down below here that have these holes and stuff on it, and that is so that you can store your makeup sponge or anything that gets wet and needs to air out and dry right in here. So it keeps the air flowing underneath so that your sponge can dry out properly. It's not like confined within a box where it can't breathe and can possibly start growing bacteria. This is just like a lot more sanitary because like like I said, it allows the airflow to move through and dry it out quicker. I also like to store my Tati Blendifuls in here because every single time after I finish using them, I do hand wash them. So again, I like being able to store them in here where the air can flow through and it can dry properly. And I'm just like a big fan of acrylic organizers for makeup and for makeup tools, just because I feel like it just looks so aesthetic sitting on your vanity. So I'm loving this one. And then you can actually even separate this. Like for example, if you don't want to store your sponges like within the acrylic, like if you want to use this for brushes instead, you could always just leave this out on your vanity and just kind of let the sponges sit on top and air out that way too. Next up is something that I have been wanting for a very long time, and it is a face steamer. I just though never really wanted to purchase one that was gonna cost me a ton of money. I know that there's like a lot of models out there that are like $40, $50, and since it was gonna be like my first time using a steamer, I wasn't entirely sure if it was worth it. I just wanted to get an affordable one to see if I like the experience. Then maybe later on I'll invest in a nicer one. But I will say I actually have been really loving this particular steamer. I believe that when I purchased this one at the time, it was about $27, so definitely a steal for a steamer. And this one does have two settings for it, so you can have a lot of steam or a little bit of steam, but I really have been liking using this on the days that I'm looking to kind of pamper my skin and give it like a good deep clean and treatment, or especially right before I dermablade and do a face mask. I like this to open up my pores so that I can really truly exfoliate, and then in return, because my skin is so open, it just soaks in all of the nutrients from whatever mask I'm using. So this has been a really great addition and investment to add to my skincare regimen. So if you have always wanted to try a steamer, but you just never wanted to spend like an arm and a leg on one, I would definitely check this one out. Like I said, it was really affordable and I like have had no complaints since. Then moving on to a couple of techie things. The first one I feel like is like so small and random, but I still wanted to share. So I got this little wall plug. This is like a dual USB wall plug, and honestly, it's like absolutely changed my life. You guys know most of our electronics come with a cord that you can hook into a USB to charge, whether it's through a wall plug or through your computer. So really, I feel like all you need to do is invest in the wall plugs. So I'm finally glad that I got this one, just because there were a lot of times like late at night, I would want to edit on my computer, but I also wanted to charge my phone, but then I also had my bedside lamp plugged into the plug there. So I had to choose between charging my phone or keeping my computer connected to a power source, and I was honestly like just over it. So I finally got this little dual USB plug and I love it so much, and it's just been like so convenient to be able to keep multiple devices charging at the same time while I'm using them late at night. Then the next favorite, I do have to credit to my friend Michelle. She's Michelle Elena here on YouTube. I'm sure if you've been around my channel for a while, you know of her. You might even already be subscribed and have seen this, but she showed this in one of her recent favorites and I was like, I need that immediately. And it is this little phone stand. This can actually hold a phone or an iPad, so it does support a larger device as well. And this has been something that I have used pretty much daily. I originally thought that I was gonna use it to prop up my iPad to be my monitor for while I'm filming. I haven't set that up yet, but in the meantime, I've actually been loving this to prop up my phone for when I'm working out, because I personally like to use some specific workout timers, and it was just getting like annoying to have it like on the ground flung somewhere where I couldn't really see it. So I finally started using this to prop it up, and it's been so nice because it's up at eye level. I actually prop it up next to the TV so I can easily check the timer on my workouts and see how much longer I have to go or how much longer my rest is. But it's also nice too if ever for some reason I'm watching YouTube or Netflix or anything and I'm watching from my phone or my iPad instead of the laptop or the TV. It's nice to kind of like be hands-free and prop this up. Like especially when I'm doing my makeup, the TV is behind me. So if I want to watch TV while I do my makeup, it's really hard to keep turning around. So now when I do my makeup, I prop my iPad on here and I can easily watch TV on it. And also too, what's nice about this stand is that it's open at the bottom. So if you have your device on here vertically, you can still have the plug in and charge it so that you don't lose battery as you're streaming whatever you want to watch. Then up next is kind of a random one. It's a random kitchen tool that I purchased on a whim and I really love it. So for those of you who don't know, my husband right now is working night shifts at Home Depot in the warehouse just until school sports come back because he is an athletic trainer. And that means a lot of the time I'm cooking dinner for one, and I get lazy during quarantine and sometimes it's pasta and I can never measure it out correctly. And then on top of that, I always get so annoyed that I have to like pull out one of our strainers and then like I've just like dirtied up a strainer, and those are honestly just such a pain in the butt to clean. And also too, if you run it through the dishwasher, it just takes up so much space. So I saw this little spoon strainer and I was like, I need that immediately in my life. So as you guys can see, there's like a ton of holes in here so you can strain whatever you need to. You know, if you're steaming veggies or something, you can easily strain them in here. But I personally have mainly used this for pasta because pasta is life. But besides being a very compact, quick way to strain stuff, it's also nice because, especially for pasta, like I said, I will overserve myself a lot. So now I put the pasta in here first. I don't fill it up all the way with pasta. That would be way too big for me, but I know to probably go to about there with pasta, and that just helps me with the portion control a little bit better. Then I have another random kitchen favorite, and this has been probably one of my favorite discoveries for quarantine. It's so good. I just discovered fresh paper. So these are like these naturally made food saver sheets that are supposed to help keep your produce and your fruits or whatever from molding or going bad too quickly. Like it says here, you can put them anywhere. You can just put them in your drawer, or you can actually put them in like the fruit carton or in your salad bag or whatever. And this will keep your veggies and fruits fresher for longer. And what's great about these is that they are both made in the USA and they are a woman-owned company. So you can definitely throw your support to local and women-owned businesses if you get this. And the claim here is that it'll actually keep your produce fresh up to 2 times longer, which it actually does. I've been using this all month and I can never go through berries fast enough. I don't know, I just like forget that they're in my fridge a lot. And usually for us in our fridge, I don't know if like our settings are off or whatever, but berries tend to die within like 3 to 5 days of us getting them. But with this, I've been able to keep my berries up to 2 weeks, which is like amazing. And again, will just save you so much money because you're throwing out less produce, you're getting more value out of the groceries that you're buying. And what's nice about these is that you can also recycle and compost them. So they're also pretty environmentally friendly. And that also comes with 8 sheets in each pack, and you can use each sheet up to 30 days. So if you're using these smartly, they'll actually last you for a pretty long time and probably save you a ton in food costs. Okay, then moving on to some fashion favorites. The first one, I've had this for a little while, but I love it so much and I'm like, why have I... Spart, come here, go. Excuse me, I had a visitor join us. For those of you who don't know, this is Spartacus, who just scared the unholy crap out of me when he opened the door and I couldn't see him. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Okay, he's over it. But anyways, I've had this for a while and I've been wanting to share it and I always forget to, and it is this suede dad baseball cap. Especially in the summertime, I love wearing caps. I think it's because it's so bright, and also too I always just feel like more casual in the summertime, so I gravitate more towards a sportier look, which means these kind of like dad caps, baseball caps, whatever you want to call them. But I really love this one because A, the color is just like so cute. I will post a picture of me wearing it somewhere on the screen just because I don't want to mess my hair up. But I love the way that this looks on me. I feel like it's the perfect casual addition to any outfit. It'll shield your face from the sun, obviously, and I like the suede texture of it just because it gives it a little bit more of a stylish element. And I like the fact that it's plain because then it doesn't like clash or interfere with any other parts of your outfit. Hi, buddy. Hi. No. No. You're being really rude. I'm trying to film. Thank you. Next up is another thing that I really love to pull out during summertime, and it is silk scarves, and Amazon always has some of the best silk scarves ever. I love wearing silk scarves in the summertime as a top. I know that was like a big trend last year, but 100% I'm gonna keep doing it this year. Just because I live in Southern California and we get extremely hot, and wearing a scarf as a top is like the perfect thing ever because it's just like so cooling. So I can't get enough of silk scarves from Amazon. This one is actually a new one. I did get it on quarantine, but I have a few others. I have a red one that I adore, and again, I have to credit Michelle Elena here on YouTube for that one, but I'll post a picture of me wearing it here. But basically, I just like love to take these, obviously, just like kind of wrap them around my bust here, tie them in the back, and they just make the perfect summer top. And in particular, I'd like like getting them from Amazon because I feel like Amazon just always has like a good variety of different patterns and styles to choose from, and they always have the nice big ones that definitely have enough fabric to turn them into a top. And there are different ways to tie them. I like the traditional one where it's like a bandana that you just put around your chest, but there's also other ways to do it where you can like tie it in the front where the bow is in the front, or you can wear these in your hair if you want to give it a little extra style, or you can wear it like a headband. So these are always so great to invest in the summertime, in my opinion, just because again, they're so versatile and there's so many ways that you can make them work for you. Okay, next up is jewelry, and it's some hoops that I discovered from Amazon, and I love them so much. I'm actually wearing a pair right now. So these are the smallest. These are like chunky gold hoops, super, super cute. And I also got them in silver in this size, and then I also got one size up. I believe like this is like 35 millimeters or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but the name of this company is Howoo, and they have a few different options. Like I said, the ones I'm wearing are the smallest, then this is the next smallest size, and then they go up 2 more sizes. But I am really, really into hoops. If you haven't noticed, I did a whole jewelry collection video, and like half of the earrings I showed in there were hoops. I'm just like obsessed with hoops. I probably have way more than the average person needs, but I just think that they're like the easiest, cutest earrings to wear. But these are actually really great. They're super inexpensive. I believe that they're like $10-15 each, and they're actually really good quality. Like when I got my first pair of these, I was actually really shocked at how nice they felt that I ended up clearly buying 2 more. And I also love that they come in these little packs. I think that's really, really cute. It makes it feel a little bit more luxe. And then they also come with 2 different back options. They have just like this little bell one, or they have the wide, flat, transparent one. So you get 2 different options on what you want to do with these. And I would say if you're looking for hoops, you definitely should jump on these, because I've honestly been reaching for these even more than like my other like nicer real gold hoops, just because again, they feel like really, really good quality, but they're actually lighter than my real gold ones. So they're just like a little bit more comfortable, but still look just as nice. Okay, the next up are a pair of shorts, and if you guys remember my last Amazon favorites video, I raved about a pair of leggings that are supposedly dupes for Lululemon, but I just like really love them in general. I've never tried Lululemon, so I couldn't like say for sure, but those leggings are freaking amazing. They're probably like my second favorite pair of leggings, but since summertime is coming up, obviously I want to start transitioning more into shorts because like I said, we get really hot here in Southern California. So I found these biker shorts that are basically the shorts version of those leggings, and you guys, these are so freaking good. So they have this large pocket on the side that can fit your phone, just like the Lululemon legging dupes. And also too, I really, really love the band on these. This band seriously is so freaking flattering. The first time that I wore it, Trevor was like, you look really, really good in those shorts, just because it like really truly sucks you in and just like gives you a nice good shape. It also hugs your bum really well, which is wonderful. And I also like the fact that they're a little bit long, just because if I'm working out or if we're going for long walks and it's hot, I don't want to chafe in between my thighs. My thighs are a little bit on the meatier side, so I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable the entire time that I'm working out. And it's nice too, because of the length, they don't ride up. Your butt cheek isn't hanging out of the back. And it also comes with a little pocket here, and this pocket is actually like bigger than any of the other pockets I've seen. You can fit like a good chunk of stuff in there. Definitely you can put your keys in there. If you have your rings for some reason, you can put them in there. I would be a little bit careful though. Just make sure that you're constantly checking to make sure that doesn't fall out. But I absolutely love these for summertime, and I will definitely be getting more. Okay, then my last favorite for this video is something that was inspired by one of the big trends this year, and that is crew socks. So I got this pack of 10 crew socks for I think $9. Like, that's an amazing deal. And these are actually the Gildan brand, so they're really, really good socks. And what I love is that these are moisture wicking socks. So if I haven't said it enough, these are the good kind. The crew sock look is just something that's just everywhere right now. Everyone's doing it. So I finally decided to jump on it, and I love these. These are the best. I feel like they're the perfect height to be able to scrunch them down without them looking too thick. And I also love just like how thick and luxe the foot part feels, which is great. So like whenever we've been out walking and stuff, I love wearing these just because I feel like they give me extra cushion and support versus like my regular like low ankle cut cheap Target socks, even though these are truthfully more affordable than just going to the sock section at Target. Like I said, a little over $9 for 10 socks. That's not a bad deal. But anyways, that was it for this Amazon video. All of my new Amazon favorites under $30 that I got during quarantine and that I love for summertime. I hope that you guys enjoyed that video. Again, leave me a comment down below, say hi, let me know what you liked or what you think I should try. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and Spartacus here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.